Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a 30-minute cardio burst workout. All right team, I'm gonna use 2 soup cans as light weights in this workout. You can be like me, use 2 soup cans, 2 water bottles, 2 lightweight dumbbells, or anything else you have lying around the house, or you can rock it with just body weight and just focus on contracting the right muscles. All right team, other than that, you don't need any equipment. Just your mat, water bottle. Let's get ready to rock. All right, team, we're gonna start with just a simple warm up. Go ahead and step towards the back of your mat or towel right here. We're gonna come to some high knees forward to butt kickers back. So go ahead and pull one knee up, pull the other knee up, walking towards the front of your mat or towel right here, and then bring that heel up towards the booty all the way back. All right, team? Good, remember to go at your own pace here. It's just a warm up. Good, team. It is hot today. For a fall day, it's pretty hot. Good, team. You'd think I'd be like adjusted to Hawaii weather by now, but I'm not. Good, team. Beautiful. Good. We do need everything nice and warm today. We are gonna sweat it out. It's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna be nice and detoxifying. Good, team. When you go ahead and make it to the back, we'll go ahead and meet the back right here. We're gonna come to some shoe the chickens to a jog back. So I'm gonna pull one foot out right here, stick that heel out, shoe the chickens, shoe the chickens. All right, scoop it away. Good. Walking all the way up towards the front of your mat or towel, like so, and then backwards jog it back. Good, team. Good. This is also known as a walking hamstring stretch, but I have a client who was like, oh, shoe the chickens, and now it's like stuck in my head. Good, team. Good. Can you guys believe it's almost Halloween? It is almost November. That sounds crazy. I feel like this year went by so fast, like in a blink. Good. Good, remember to go at your own pace here. Stretching out those hamstrings. I'm gonna go ahead and kick one more in here. Beautiful. Good, team. Go ahead and come towards the center of your mat or towel. We're gonna come to a squat with a shoulder rotation. So go ahead and come to your natural squat stance. I'm gonna squat down, bring the arms down, then come up. As the arms come up overhead, drawing big circles. Good, team. Good, don't worry about getting super low in this squat. It's just a warm up. Good. Really open up that chest, arms go way back. Beautiful. Good. Perfect, let's go with a couple more here. Good. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and come back towards the back of your mat or towel. We'll go ahead and take it from the top. So we'll come right back into those walking high knees to butt kickers back. Good, team. Good. Every time I come to the ocean, I'm just so like amazed and humbled. It's like glittery and pretty. Good, team. Good. It's always been like, I've been fortunate enough to live, I grew up by the ocean, I grew up on the coast. So I've always kind of lived by an ocean. There was a 2-year time frame where I lived in the middle of the US in Iowa, but otherwise I've always been near the ocean. And I've always, it's like a place of peace, Good, team, go ahead, and when you make it to the back, we'll go ahead and come right back into those shoe the chickens to jog back. Good. Good, team. Good. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit looser here, able to stretch a little bit further in your shoe the chickens. Good. Touching that toe a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Good. If you're not, don't worry about it. Just try and stretch a little bit further each time. Good. I know sometimes we come in and we're a little sore and it takes a little extra time to get loose. Good, team. Let's go one more here. Good. That stretch feels good. I've been sitting a lot lately. Good, team. Go ahead and come back to your natural squat stance. Squat with shoulder rotations. Sitting a lot for work purposes. So it just feels good. Get up, get moving, get those hips loose. Stretch out those hammies. Good, those of you who have desk jobs like me know what I'm talking about, where you're like, yes, it's gonna get into the tight spots. Good. Almost choked on my own hair. Good, team. Good, choked by the fluff. Good. Good. Let's get one more in here. Beautiful, team. Go ahead and take those feet nice and wide as we come to a lateral lunge stretch. So go ahead and bend just the right knee. Good. And then bend just the left. Bend the right. You should feel a nice stretch in that inner thigh. Bend the left. Right. And left. And we'll go one more each side. back to the right, and back to the left. Perfect. Go ahead and come back to center right here. Walk those feet back in nice and gently. Make your way down onto all fours, palms and knees right here as we come into a cat-cow stretch. Go ahead and drop the belly, look forward. And curve, belly button to spine. Wiggle it out, get a little weird. Find any tight spots. Good, arch. And curve. Arch. And curve. And we'll go one more each. Big arch. And curve. Good team, go ahead and come to extended child's pose. So bring the toes together and bring the knees out nice and wide. I'm gonna stick the right hand over towards the left corner right here. Lean into that right lat. Your lat is your back muscle. So kind of push that right shoulder towards the right side. Good, and then go ahead and take the other side. Bring the left hand across, push into that left shoulder. Good, go right. And then left. Right. And left. Good team, go ahead and come back to neutral here. Bring those knees back underneath you right here. Curl those toes under. You're gonna lift the knees, let them hover. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then peel it up into a down dog. Take a beat here to pedal off your feet. Shake off your fluff. And then when you're ready, we'll step just the left foot forward right here into your runner's lunge. Find your footing first and go ahead and drop that back knee into a hip flexor stretch. So pull the right hip underneath you, pull the left hip creaser back. Take a big beach ball up and overhead. Good team. You want to feel a stretch in the front of that right hip, so adjust accordingly. You might need to widen your stance, might need to narrow it, activate those glutes. Good, maybe a slight back bend here. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and rain those hands down, curl the back toes back under, lift the back knee and step the left foot back to meet the right. Good team, shake it off right here. We'll do the same little dance on the other side. So go ahead and step just the right foot up right here. Go ahead and drop that back knee, uncurl the back toes, and come on up. Take a big beach ball up and overhead. This time get the left hip flexor tucked up underneath you, pull the right hip creaser back. Good team. Deep breaths here. Good. That feels amazing. Like I said, I've been sitting a lot, so this feels really good. Good team. When you're ready, go ahead and rain those hands back down, curl the back toes back under, lift the back knee and step the right foot back to meet the left. Good. Nice little shake off right here, recenter, pedal off those feet. Get a nice stretch in those calves. And then when you're ready, go take a nice walk up towards your hands right here. Meet your breaking point, roll it up. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our first circuit. All right, team, so coming into our first circuit, go ahead and grab your soup cans or light weights if you're using them. We're gonna come to some instep tap squats to an overhead press. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and put my feet in my natural squat stance right here. I'm gonna step my right foot towards my left and step it back out, squat, overhead press, and then step the left foot towards the right, squat it back down, bring the hands down, overhead press. All right, team, so alternating sides right here. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Beautiful team. Good. So you want a weight that's challenging but doable. Good team. I don't actually own any dumbbells. Good team, but I use household items when I'm doing an at-home workout, or else I go to my townhouse community gym. Good. I do a lot of just body weight work though. Perfect team. Shake it off and go ahead and drop the cans right here. We're gonna come to some double high knee taps. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. I'm gonna bring the right knee up once, bring it up twice. Left knee goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, team, and the arms are pumping with it. When you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Good. Good. You're gonna get that heart rate up with this move. Remember to go at your own pace. I am just your humble guide. Good. Good. But do get that heart rate up, whatever pace that means for you. Good team. Oh yeah, I'm sweating already. I don't know about you guys. Good. Beautiful. Perfect team. Shake it off. Go ahead and get just one soup can right here. We're gonna come to a reverse lunge to a bent over row. So it looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and step towards the front of my mat or towel right here. I'm gonna lunge back with my right foot right here, hinge at the hips, come to this bent over position, row my soup can, engage those back muscles, row it up and back up. All right, team, 30 seconds staying on the same side, then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Hinge, row, and up. Good. Beautiful. Weight should be in this front foot when you lunge back here. Good. This standing leg, this standing quad and glute should be firing. Good. I feel it mainly in my glutes. Good, team. Good. Good. Remember to pace yourself. Good, team. Perfect. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and switch that weight over towards the left hand. We'll lunge back with the left foot. All right, team? 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Lunge, hinge, row it, and back up. Good. Good. So we finally have our tickets booked. We are going to go to Australia. We have our flights booked. We're going to go to Australia and New Zealand in one go in a 2-week trip. Good. I'm really excited. We're going to scuba dive in the Great Barrier Reef. So between now and then, we need to get our scuba certification. So I've been studying for that as well. Perfect, team. Shake it off and go ahead and drop your soup can right here and go ahead and come towards one side of your mat or towel. I'm gonna go ahead and stay towards the back right here. We're gonna lateral shuffle to lateral kick. So it looks like this. I'm gonna lateral shuffle across my towel, take the inside leg, lateral kick, lateral shuffle across the other direction, lateral kick. All right, team? 30 seconds, all swing sides right here. Let's work. Do, 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 hua, do, 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 hua. All right, team. Remember to go at your own pace here and don't worry about kicking super high. Good. It's your workout. Lean to the side to give yourself space to get that leg up. Good. Working that waistline. Beautiful, team. I told you we're gonna sweat. I meant it. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off. We're gonna take that circuit from the top, so go ahead and get your soup cans. Come to your natural squat stance. We'll come to that instep tap squat to overhead press. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. Good. So anyways, been working on that. And that's a lot of, you gotta do e-learning and then you do in-person work, which I feel safer diving in Hawaii than I did in California. Like, I'd rather get my certification here because the water is clearer. So I feel like I'm just more able to see things. I'm really nervous. I'd be lying if I was like, this sounds great. I'm actually really nervous, but you know, I'm engaged to an adrenaline junkie. So perfect, team, go ahead and drop your weights right here. We'll come back into those double knee taps. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good. And this is actually my birthday present to him. He wants to see all 7 natural wonders of the world. And which, if you look on like lots of websites, they kind of have different wonders listed, but I've never seen one that doesn't have the Great Barrier Reef listed. So we're gonna scuba dive in the Great Barrier Reef. Good. Which I also saw, like, scuba divers will also go on projects and go into the ocean. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and get just one soup can right here. We'll come right back into those reverse lunges to bent over rows. There's our guys from the clock, team. Let's work. Scuba divers will go to the ocean and go pick up trash. And I was like, oh, I would love to do that. Good, team. So I do think it's a worthwhile certification, even if I'm scared. Good, team. Strong bodies, which maybe if I do it, I'll be less scared, you know what I mean? Good, it's always a fear of the unknown is real. Good. Perfect, team. Shake it off, same thing, opposite side. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. So aside from the Great Barrier Reef, I didn't know this, and now we're booking activities. We have most of our major activities booked. But it is next to the oldest rainforest in the world, apparently, Daintree Rainforest. So of course we have to go see that. Good, team. And then New Zealand, I am not a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but I did read all the Hobbit books and the Lord of the Rings books and saw all the movies. And I'm really excited. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and drop that can. We'll come right back into those lateral shuffles to lateral kick. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. We're gonna do a tour of the Shire in New Zealand. It's called the Hobbiton Tour. Good. So I am excited for that. That's probably the highlight for me of New Zealand. Good. That's probably my highlight of the whole trip is scuba diving and seeing the Shire. Good. But I'm getting excited. Aside from the fact that I'm scared of scuba diving, the rest of it is just looks like a lot of fun and less terrifying. Perfect, team. Shake it off, get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our second circuit. All right, team, so coming into our second circuit, go ahead and get both soup cans right here. We're gonna come to a deadlift to an overhead raise with a high knee. So it looks like this. I'm gonna put the feet about hip width apart, slide, bend the knees right here. I'm gonna hinge at the hips, reaching for the ground, and then come on up, bring it up overhead and bring one knee up, high knee, all right, team? Then bring it back down, deadlift. So keep this back nice and straight, pull from your glutes and hamstrings, bring it up, overhead press, opposite knee goes, all right, team? 30 seconds, alternating sides right here. Let's work. Good. And then in New Zealand seems like it has so many fun activities. It should probably be like its own trip, but we're not gonna live in Hawaii. It's a lot cheaper to get to and faster to get to Australia and New Zealand from Hawaii than it is from mainland USA. And so we're not gonna live here forever. So it was kind of like, well, let's do as much as we can from this area. You know, like it's easier to get to Japan and places like that. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop just one soup can right here. Go ahead and step towards one side of your mat or towel. I'm gonna come to a lateral lunge to a lateral raise. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the weight in my left hand right here. I'm gonna lateral lunge with the right foot and then bring it out to center. Bring that left arm up, lateral raise. All right, team? Lateral lunge, lateral raise. All right, we got 30 seconds staying on the same side, and then we'll switch sides. When you're ready, team, let's work. Good. So anyways, we were like, let's just go, as we're going to Australia, then, you know, it's right next to it. And we're only gonna do Eastern Australia. Good, team. Because kind of like seeing Australia is kind of like, I'm gonna go see the US. Like, you're not gonna see it all in one trip, you know? You kind of gotta narrow it down. Good. It's too big. Good. So also in New Zealand, they have glowworm caves. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and scuttle over to the opposite side. Lateral lunge with the left foot. Bring it out with the right. Our team, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. They have glowworm caves, the Waitomo. I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation there. Glowworm caves. And so I'm also really excited about that. I am normal, so I kind of wanted to do just like a boat tour through it, which is kind of the standard. And then my fiance looked into it. He's the adrenaline junkie. And of course, he comes back with, we can do black water rafting. I'm like, what on earth does that mean? Good, team. Perfect, shake it off. I'm gonna go ahead and make our way onto all fours right here. Go ahead and keep just one soup can, place it on one side of you. Make your way down onto all fours, palms and knees right here. And then curl those toes under, hover the knees slightly right here. I'm gonna reach across with my right hand, grab the soup can, bring it across, and then go ahead and drop it, grab it with my left hand, bring it back. All right, team. The trick here is to try and keep your core nice and stable, so try not to swivel too much as you shift into a three-pronged stance. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. So anyways, yeah, I am excited about it, but he did like turn up the scare a notch. But I think it's gonna be fine. It's like you sit in these inner tubes and go down. It's kind of like a natural water slide, which he says it's more like a natural lazy river. You just kind of get pushed down and you go underneath all the glowworms. It kind of looks like a twinkling night sky. Good, but we'll see. Good, team. Perfect. Go ahead and drop. And now you need both soup cans as we work those abadabbas a little bit here. So go ahead and grab onto both soup cans. So a couple of options here. Easier option is to just lean back so those abs are engaged right here. Grab both soup cans and press from here. Harder option is to lean back, lift the feet up off the ground and press from here. All right, team? So pick your poison, get your appropriate edge for today. When you're ready, just lean back and left so that those abs are engaged no matter what variation you choose. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Good, nice and stable. Kind of a dynamic core exercise here. Well, not kind of, it is a dynamic core exercise here. Challenging core stability. Breathe through it, nice and tall. Good, you got 10 seconds left. Stay with me, team, breathe. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this. Good. Perfect, team. Go ahead and come on up. You're gonna keep those soup cans as we come right back into those deadlifts to overhead raise with a high knee. All right, team, when you're ready, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Put those feet about hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. Let's work. Deadlift, bring it up. Good. Good. So we're gonna go see 3 different cities in Australia, and then we're just gonna see the upper island of New Zealand. If you've never looked into it, New Zealand has 2 islands. They both have awesome things to do, but like I said, we just can't see it all in one go. So we're just gonna try and do as much of the upper island as we can, because that has the Hobbit tour, and that's the highlight for me. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop. We're gonna go ahead and come right back into that. Drop 1 soup can, come into that lateral lunge to a lateral raise. 30 seconds on the clock, team. My weight is in my left hand. I'm gonna lunge with my right. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's work. Lunge it out. Bring it up. Good. And your weight should be shifting to the knee that's bent. Good. Good. So shifting it into this outer hip right here. Push back, strong legs. Good, team. Breathe through it. Of course, we're gonna see Sydney. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Same thing, opposite side. 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. And then most of the Great Barrier Reef tours come out of, I'm sorry if I butcher this pronunciation, but I think it's Cairns. It's C-A-I-R-N-S. Good, team. So we're gonna do Cairns for a few days, which when you go scuba diving, you can't get on a plane the next day, is my understanding of it. You have to like decompress. So we're actually spending the most time in Cairns. Good, because of that. Sneak one more in. Perfect, team. Shake it off. Go ahead and make your way down onto all fours right here. Place that can on one side or the other. Come onto all fours, palms and knees. Curl those toes under and hover the knees. We got 30 seconds on the clock, team. Let's work. Slide it across. Good. Good. So that's why, like, you know, after the scuba diving, we'll go see the rainforest the next day. We'll schedule a few lazy days into the calendar. Good. And that's like, you know, there's kind of, I feel like 2 types of vacation, the type that you relax on and the type that you're really like a tourist and you stick to an itinerary you want to see as much as possible. And we're kind of doing a mix of both. We have mainly going and being tourists everywhere. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop. Get both soup cans as you come right back into that boat hold or slight lean back with the overhead presses. When you're ready, team, we got 30 seconds on the clock. Pick your poison. When you're ready, let's work. And so, what was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna spend the most time in Cairns, and then we're gonna go to Brisbane, and then we'll hop over to New Zealand. Oh, I was saying that we're doing a mix of both, where we're mainly hopping around a lot, but there's like a couple days in there where we're like, maybe we should just recover that day. Good, team. My fiance and I are big on planning too, so every like day is mapped out. Perfect, team. Go ahead and drop your soup cans. Get some water if you need it, and we'll come into our cool down. All right, team, so coming into a cool down, go ahead and take the feet nice and wide right here, and go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull those shoulders down and away as you slightly lean back right here, opening up the chest. Good, slight back bend. Letting all the oxygen flow in, catching your breath. Good, team. Good. So yeah, most days are kind of mapped out, at least the major activities. And then we have like free time where we'll go do like bonus activities that maybe are not like requirements, but it's like if we have the time, we like to go do this as well, you know? Perfect, team. Shake it off, release those hands right here, and go ahead and come to a wide leg forward fold. So go ahead and hinge at the hips, reach for the ground. Good, don't worry about touching it. Maybe we're coming up onto some yoga blocks. Maybe we can fingertip the ground. Maybe we can palm the ground. Maybe we can walk the hands in alignment with the feet. I am apparently tight today. I can usually do that. Good, team. Maybe we can bring the head all the way down to the ground. Good. Just meet your appropriate edge. Focus on sensation rather than shape. If you can't touch anything, you know, no shame in your game. Maybe we're hanging out up here, that's fine. As long as you feel that nice stretch in those hamstrings, loosen it up. Good. Good. And then when you're ready, team, go ahead and pivot those feet. I'm gonna walk both hands over towards my right side right here. Pivot onto my right foot, come into this nice low lunge on the right side. Try and open up the chest forward. Good. Find your footing here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and plant the left palm, open up the right one, big twist. Good. Beautiful, team. And then ready, go ahead and rain it back down. We'll go ahead and pivot on those feet and walk our hands back to center, kind of recenter here for a beat. Twisted my towel all around. Recenter here for a moment. Good. Now I feel a little looser. Now I can palm this ground. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, team, when you're ready, go ahead and walk those feet over towards the left side, pivot on that left foot. Find a nice low lunge right here, opening up that chest, shine it forward. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll go ahead and plant the right palm. Take that left arm, open it up, big twist. Good. Gaze goes up towards your fingertips, wiggle them, say hi. Hello to the ocean. Good. Good, team. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and rain it back down right here. Walk those feet into center right here. Walk the hands back in. Good. And then take your time. Slow as you've moved all day. Slowly, slowly, slowly roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel that nice stretch. Good. And then when you're ready, you reach the top right here. Go ahead and bump both hips over towards the right. Take the right arm up and overhead. Nice stretch in the side body. Good. And then same thing, opposite side. Go ahead and bump those hips over towards the left. Take the left arm up. Good. Back to the right. And back to the left. So one more each side, back to the right. And back to the left. Good, team. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and come back to center right here. Walk those heels in, walk the toes in, heels in, toes, do-si-do, all the way back to center right here, and we'll meet in mountain pose. So feet together and palms face forward. And then on an inhale, go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Big clap, make a round of applause, giant namaste, because you deserve it. And then go ahead and bring both palms down to the third eye. If you guys enjoyed this workout, please hit the like button and subscribe, because I have new workouts every single week and always fun stories. This was a tough workout. You guys did excellent today. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time.